India became independent. And more than 550 of its principalities decided to stay within India. None chose to join Pakistan initially on independence. Some, like Jammu and Kashmir, were undecided whether to accede to one of the new nations or stay independent. Maharaja Hari Singh faced an extraordinary situation in his district of Poonch, with a revolt against him instigated by pro-Pakistan Muslims. Soon, Poonch turned into a burning cauldron of communal violence. Pakistan decided to exploit the situation and provide tactical support to the uprising.
It was a very, very serious attack. Two of my own Pathans had gone there and had tea with me in Rawalpindi before going and saying, "हम कश्मीर जा रहे हैं." मैं कहा, "तू क्या करेगा उधर?" कहता, "लूटने जा रहे हैं और क्या करने जा रहे हैं?" बोला के.
The attack was fierce, violent and bloody.
As the Pakistani-led raiding force began knocking on the doors of Srinagar and the valley as such, the Maharaja, fearing for his life, took most of his valuables with him and headed for Jammu. And all he could muster energy to say on reaching Jammu was, "We have lost Kashmir." Because at that time, the Pakistani raiding force had already indulged in huge loot and plunder and rape in Baramulla and adjoining areas and was looking to take over Srinagar. It was at that moment in history of sheer helplessness that demoralized Maharaja asked the Indian government for military help.
At very short notice, two companies of 1st Sikh were airlifted to Srinagar. On the 27th of October at around 9:30 hours, the 1st Dakota landed in Srinagar.
One Sikh landed up in Srinagar and immediately set up defenses around the airfield. What Lieutenant Colonel Rai did was that along with a few of his men, he decided to move ahead, well ahead of Srinagar, to try and intercept the raiders.
On the morning of 28th October, the raiders came face to face with the Sikh soldiers. Even the unfamiliar and hostile weather could not stop 1st Sikh from giving a bloody nose to the raiders. The enemy realized it couldn't move past 1st Sikh and thus decided to attack from the rear. Lieutenant Colonel Diwan Ranjit Rai was killed in action. He was awarded Free India's first Param Vir Chakra posthumously.
The heroic defense by 1st Sikh under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Diwan Ranjit Rai prevented the fall of Srinagar airfield, and it also allowed India the opportunity to fly in more troops in the form of 161 Infantry Brigade, so crucial to hold on to the Srinagar airfield, to prevent the fall of the town of Srinagar and to keep the valley with India, all of which India could not afford to lose.
Having changed their route, the raiders were now advancing towards Srinagar, unaware that a very brave soldier was preparing for his hour of calling and to live out his tale of valor.